Testing one, two. Testing one, two with noise gate. Dave, how you doing? I I'm trying this other software called Restream, where it lets you stream to multiple platforms at the same time. And they have, of course, they have a pay version. This is the free version, so I'm only going out to Facebook and here. The other day I tried it, and it was just I tried it twice. The second time worked fine, but I'm going through OBS, and it was like the all of a sudden the video got real bad. I think it's because I had the video set to like 1080, and it can only do this. The version I got of Restream, it can only do 720. So I made everything the same. Yeah, well, how am I sounding? Because I'm able to use OBS as a virtual cam, and at its course, I'm using voice meter too. So I don't want to. Hi, Janice. And I mean, they give you a lot for free. Um, I'm not even sure what the difference is between the pay version. I mean, obviously there's differences, but I'm just doing it real fast. Hey, Clive, Janice, is the am I? How is the audio? Well, I'm doing 720 now. I had the cam set for 1080, but I can only do 720 on this free version of and I think that's what the problem was because the second time I did it without OBS in the equation, I had no problem. It was fine. You like my tree behind me there? And it's not a real tree. It's my green. It's a video playing with a green screen background. But I guess once I'm not sure if you get the pay version, the restream will be going. I don't know. Yeah, it's not real. I can turn it off. It's not a real tree. See, I'm looking at YouTube, looking at me. The video looks fine. Of course, I got my sound muted. But this is going out to Facebook and YouTube. Of course, no one never. I never, I hardly ever do anything in Facebook. I don't get too many responses on Facebook. Well, Dave. I know you know all about that stuff. You could tell. Well, it's just graphics over. That was something else I found that was that is that's a picture, and with a green background. Dog Paw, what's up? Don't you have? Do you have the stomp? Dog Paw? I thought I can't remember. Yeah, I got. I did get. I did download 3.0. I don't know, Friday night, Thursday night. I do it all the time. I always forget how to do it, and I did it a little different this time. I did it. One guy, he just did it straight from HX Edit, and it worked, but it doesn't update HX Edit. You still have to install the soft, which I had already. Once you install the update software, then it puts 3.0 HX Edit on there. But I'm not. I always stick with this one patch. Didn't Don? I remember when you first got it, you had it a little bit. Didn't they walk you through one of the updates? Yeah, they had so many updates to it, and I still go back to. I got the one patch I got from Eric Broadbent. That's like my favorite patch. I just always go back to that. I mean, there's some other ones and I got a lot of patches too that were not the default patches, but I got other patches. But I still always go back to that one, which it played fine on here the other day when I played it. But I had to actually when I was having problems the other day, I switched to using my Helix as the audio interface, but I had to go back and forth because I don't have no mic hookup to the Helix. And but it worked. I could, and the sound sounded pretty. Not my playing didn't sound good, but the actual guitar. I mean, it was coming through good. It wasn't distorting or anything. I tell Yeah, yeah, I think it's overkill, Don. It for my skill level, it's way over. I mean, what you do it sounds great all the time. You're going through PA system, mixer and PA system. I mean, the way you have your setup. I wouldn't change it. See, I do everything coming in as an audio interface. I can't play. At least I can't play any through any amps. At least when my wife's home, she's home all the time. Yeah, EJ had the EJ, EJ from EJ's guitars. He had it all. He had the head rush. I think he told me he sold everything and he sold that. I forgot what he got. Um, Hey Tony, how you doing? How you feeling, bud? Yeah, I haven't scratched the surface. I don't know what I'm doing in Helix. I mean, I'll mess with stuff. I do everything through HX Edit. I haven't touched any of the very rarely. Number one, because it's down underneath my desk. I got it on a platform on a carpet. It's not directly on the carpet. It's on this platform, plastic platform. I'm having so much trouble with my knees. You would not believe with my left knee, and it's mainly because of this weight I gained. I'm pretty sure. But so it seems like it's like I said. I'm watching it. I got YouTube running just the sound down. So it sounds like the video is the problem I had the other night. I think it was fixed. The only thing is I try to do like if I schedule a jam for like 15 minutes or ahead of time, I try to do it in this software I'm using, this Restream software, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I had to wait like if I read it right, 7 days and 1 hour at least. I can. You know what? It says I can invite a guest. Let me get back to where it says I but I thought so, but I don't know if it's like that on a free version. Invite guests. Let me see what happens when I try. You can have up to 6 stream participants in the free version. So if I got somebody on right now, if anybody here, I'll post it in here. If somebody wants to come on to see how this works, oh, copy. I'm going to post in a link. If somebody wants to chomp in for a minute to see how this works, that is the link if you want to come in. I don't know if you have to sign up for anything, or I don't know. So see what happens. Yeah, of course, I have to log in to Restream, but I don't know if the a participant does. See, it may be required. I don't know. But if anybody wants to jump on in, see, I like where now all these platforms are giving you a chance, a choice to use a virtual cam, and OBS are this most recent update. It has a virtual cam in it. It had it in there before, but you had to download a plugin. But now it's built in. If you update, get the latest of OBS, it has virtual cam in there. You have to turn that on first. Open up Restream or StreamYards, and then when you select your camera, you'll see like OBS virtual cam. That's what you want, and it lets me put all this stuff in the background. Of course, I'm using a green screen, so I can do see that background. It's of this room, but it was a picture. I took all my guitars and I put it against the wall so I could get a picture at one time. But um, now I'm just reading the chat in here. Like I said, if somebody wants to jump in just for a minute, just to see how this thing works, and I still don't know what kind of limit. Like I think StreamYards gives you 20 hours a month or something like that. Yeah, it's going good now. But Don, you wouldn't believe I had to have these lights going. I got like behind me. I got two lights, and they're like just shop lights I got at Home Depot or Lowe's, and clamp shop lights. And I got they're LED bulbs, but they're low wattage, but they're like maybe 70, 75 watts. Equal. Like 5,000, 4,000. What do you call it? The luminance things. And then I got two on a monitor in front of me. I only have one of them right now. And if I shine on me, it'll be too much. So I got it going on the ceiling, the one, and it's bouncing off and it's giving me light. So I actually let me turn this other one on. See if it's too much. So that's not too bad. Let me see. I'm looking at the. It might be too bright. See, it's too much. I gotta go up. It's too much because you don't want to. Hey Zach, how you doing? Yeah, I have to have a lot of lights on. And the thing is with these webcams, because the sensors are so small in them, you have to have to get the best results. And I'm not making this up. I got it from people who do this for a living. Um, with the Logitech cams, you get the software. You want to have your exposure. Get it as down as low as you can, and use your lights to bright you, and you get a more realistic look. And it's using less of the cameras processing it, and it's going to like the lighting is going to make it all work out good. Because if I have the exposure up on it, it's using that much more power from the cam, whatever. If I'm explaining it right, and it's better to have lights to enhance your light more so than the software. So who we got in here? We got Clive, Don. I'm going to do a live hangout with Don tomorrow at 8 p.m. Not on here. We're going to just do it on StreamYards. Um, Free Cake Tony. Dave was in here. Clive. Yeah, but I'm always trying to find different ways of doing stuff, to save money or whatever. And I think I attempted to try this years ago. I think that this service has been around for a while. I think I tried it years ago, or read about it. I never tried it because I thought I had a account with them. I did not. Oh, no, that's fine, Dave. I was just I tried to get somebody to come in here just to see how it says I can. It says I can have up to 6 people in here in the free version, but no one wants to. Oh, actually, you know what I'm doing wrong? Yeah, just trying to see if anybody wants to pop on in, and it's working good. Very little. I can see the chat now. I'm on Facebook too. Hey, Hack, there you are. I don't know if I'm getting messages from Facebook. Actually, just Freebird. Oh, I don't remember that. I do remember. Actually, I did. Yeah, we used to play it, and it's one of the few things I could play. The riff wasn't too bad. I remember years ago when I had a PV Deuce. I think it had a 212s, and it was a tube amp and like 120 watts. It's, it sounded okay. Still, it could have been louder, but I remember we would just be jamming to that Freebird for like 45 minutes, the same song. It's the only song that sounded halfway decent I could play a riff to, which, back then, not that I'm any better now, but so the video and the sound is doing okay right now because I'm using, like I said, I'm using, yeah, all that stuff weighed a ton, and oh, got a phone call. Oh, I'm not answering it. It's the people who installed my floors. But anyway, the when we played Freebird, yeah, I'm using all kinds of software. There's a software called Voice Meter that Dave from David Guitars kind of turned me on to, and I like it for a, I have my wife's right this monitor in front of me. We have our big TV behind it on the other wall, and my wife's, naturally she's on the TV, and I got it. And this software that I'm using, Voice Meter, it lets you do all kinds of different stuff with your audio. It's like a software based mixer, but it has a noise gate in it, so it's really good for that. That's what I like it. And I could even I could have my helix. I could turn my helix on, and it'll even pick that up. So I can have multiple interfaces at one time. But it just the guitar, I can play guitar with it, but it it sounds better when I'm going through the helix by itself than it does going through here. I don't know why, because it's. But I like, yeah, I like Skinner. When I was trying to get into music and everything, I said this before. I didn't bother. I got an album. The few albums I got, probably not over 30, if that. It's around there. I got it just for one or two or three songs, not the whole song, and I didn't study it to see what the name of each song was on the album. I never did any of that stuff. That's why I don't. That's why you guys, some of you guys, may amaze me. Hack Dave, Krell Bar. I mean, so many others. I mean, and almost everybody on Johnny Bean's channel. I mean, they can tell you what album. I just never studied. The only thing I ever studied was baseball back in 40 years ago. I don't know it now, but I'm using the Logitech C920. And the funny thing is, I just bought this nice Sony digital camera, A6000, which I can use it as a webcam. The first day I got it, it worked. You use it as an HDMI with this cam link. Oh, well, you have to have HDMI capture device, which I had one. I had an off-brand one, but I wanted to get a good one. So I tried it with actually I tried it with my old capture device, and it worked fine. But I only did it for like 30 seconds. But I'm just using it as a camera because I've been taking pictures. It has some really nice pictures. I mean, you can get really nice pictures out of it. Um, you know, Hack, you did that Rush song the other day. You're playing that. That's something I want to learn how. Never even bothered with it, but I like that. I forgot which one it was, but you were playing it the other. Yeah, I guess was it yesterday you were playing it? Yeah, I want to try that. I do have another camera on here. Here, I can show you real quick. Let's see what. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it right in OBS. Let's see what happens if it doesn't. Oh, I better not because it might not be set up. No, I'm not going to do it. That's a 4K camera. I don't know how I have that set up. I don't want to screw up in here. It's a webcam I got. But that's the only thing why I had that trouble the other day where it was the audio got the video got ridiculously slow. That's the only thing I can figure out the problem was. Had it set for 1080, 1920 by 1080, which is HD, but this software I'm only using only goes up to 720. Now, it could be different on the pay version, which I'm sure it is. Because I know it's like that on, I think on the free version of StreamYards, they only give you 720 unless you pay for the upgrade. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? Limelight. Okay, I have to remember that. Thanks, Hack. I just want to. I have a habit of yelling. I don't want to yell. I want to have a habit of yelling. Look, I'm using my hands. I got to make a sale. No, I have a habit of yelling or talking too loud. I'm trying to keep this distance between the mic and the same level as I'm talking. And that's an art to it. I mean, some people are natural. I'm not a natural speaker. That's like when for the company I was working for, obviously I went through a lot of different bosses and that. In recent years, we're getting all these younger people, and some of the younger people I respect more than some of the older people that have been there for years because they're so well spoken, they know how to talk to people. All right, Don, I'll see you tomorrow, Don. Yeah, yeah, I think it's the first time it worked since it started getting chilly. Yeah, I was thinking about getting some more, but I have to have because of my weight. I need 3X because most of that stuff's going to shrink. I would get 2X would be fine, but 3X, but it's going to shrink. So I like to get 3X. So I've been looking at all these different people that I follow. I don't see 3X on there of anything. Ed Dana, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Kind of early though. So I guess some of you guys in here, we got a new TV, and I finally got it adjusted pretty good. But some things are coming out like on some channels that like the video will hesitate a little bit here and there, and then maybe on demand recorded stuff. Nothing real bad. So I'm researching all this stuff, thinking is the TV something wrong with the TV? Because I can watch streaming stuff, it's fine, no problem. Anything live, it's no problem. So I'm thinking it's the box. So I'm reading everything. Well, the highest I can go with that TV is 1080, according to the box I have from Comcast. So I'm reading up on it, and you have to get. I need a 4K box, so I got to take a trip to York, Pennsylvania, which is about 20, where the the closest Comcast office is. It's about 25 miles. So I'm going to take the box with me tomorrow, and hopefully and then switch it out for a 4K box, and hopefully I'll see a difference. Not that the picture looks bad now or anything, but I tell you what, the old TV we had It's 5 or 6 years old. It was Samsung 55 inch, but it was just 1080, not 4K. That thing had a great picture on it, except where the LCD started going up. Dale Palmer, how are you, buddy? How are you? Bye, Janice. Yeah, we're watching. There's this. It's in its second season on Netflix called Virgin River. Probably more of a chick flick, but I'm watching it. Yeah, it's not. But there was a good series on. We just finished on. I think it came out last year on Showtime called City on the Hill, and it's got Kevin Bacon in it. It's about bad cops, bad FBI. Kevin Bacon, he plays this FBI agent, this dirty, crooked FBI agent, and he works with this attorney. I mean, yeah, state's attorney. What do you call it? Attorney General, or the, for the I don't, I forget what his character is, but he is a lawyer anyway. But he's a real bad character. I mean, just a terrible character, and you hope something happens to Kevin Bacon anyway. But it's of course they're going to come out with a season two whenever. So that was good. They only had, like I said, it's one season, 10 episodes, but it's really good. And I don't even know all the actors that play in there, but uh, there's some really really good acting in it. If you like uh, mafia, but it takes place in Boston, so you got all these local, Boston, like the Boston organized crime, whatever. It takes place in the '90s, I think. I don't think it's based on any true story, but it's a good story. So who we got in here? So I'm doing everything right in the StreamYards, the real stream. Like you do everything from it's a web page. You sign in and you go to the studio set up live studio, and it's like there's nothing to do. I mean, and it brings up the chat. Like I don't know if I'm getting if somebody was on Facebook, if they were to say something. I don't know. Let me go on Facebook once, see if I see it. I know it should be showing up there, but I don't know if I'm going to see the. Let me see, Mitch Heyman. All right, I see I'm live streaming. Well, all right. See, my nephew just commented on me. Oh, let me see. Hmm, all right. I didn't see it. I'm looking at the YouTube. Oh shoot! I don't want to see that. You can hear me pant. All right. Now I don't know if I saw. Yeah, my nephew from Colorado commented. I don't, and he's see. I don't see it on the chat here. I saw it on the Facebook page. I do not see it in unless I missed it. But why is it not? Yeah, this is streaming to Facebook, but let me go my let me check it out on hey Blackjack, how are you? Let me try it on the phone and see what new mentions. New mentions. Let me see what it looks like on the phone. It's so much different on the phone app. Where is me? Right there. Um, here we go. Let's see. I'll comment on myself, but yeah, see, oh, it did work. Oh, here it is. I did get. All right, there it is. It is. I do see the Facebook comments. There, I saw my. I don't know if my nephew is still in here. He is Adam, but of course, you guys in Facebook aren't going to. I mean, on YouTube are not going to see it. My yeah, okay, because it has the red logo for YouTube and the blue F for Facebook. So this is really cool. So I'm getting all the comments from both. Of course, anywho, if you're still in here, Adam, I'm glad you stopped by. And I know you're just getting into guitar playing. I believe you said you. I think you told me you just bought a Ovation guitar. I don't know if you're still in here. That's pretty cool. But I'm trying to get somebody. If anybody wants to come in here, I'm going to see if to. I can invite up to. It says here, you have up to 6 stream participants in the free version. Need more? You can have up to six participants. So I'm going to post this link again. I don't know if anybody's going to come in. I just want to see how, even if it's only for a second, if somebody wants to come in, you'll be your video. You have to have a video camera, of course, and a mic. I want to see how it works with other participants. I can't get anybody to get enough. Yeah, it was. Hey, Ed, it was raining here this morning when I got up. About. Oh, I got a private chat. Do I got? No, nothing on there. I guess I got up late today because I go to bed late, so I got up like 11 o'clock. Oh, they died down. They are my good friend, my maybe my best friend. He was. I'll just take it like it. He was anti-Trump all the way. That was the only thing he would post. Just, I mean, it was. But I don't. Whoever you're going to vote for, you don't have to be personally. I don't think you have to be nasty about it. And I kind of stay away from that stuff. All right, Ed, go eat dinner. We had we had dinner at Wendy's. We got something here from Wendy's, but my wife did make. She doesn't cook very often, but she did yesterday. She made some homemade lasagna yesterday. Oh my gosh, it was really good, really good. I had 2 servings. Yeah, it was good. And I wasn't going to eat anything today. I had a breakfast sandwich, but I wasn't going to eat anything this afternoon. We had to go. We had to go to our lawyers. Dale, I'm not in no hurry. If it's not too hard for you, I mean, if it's not too much trouble, yeah, I'd love for you to come on in. See how this. You know how I am. I'm always trying stuff, but I haven't tried anything new since we did stuff like. What was that thing we did on what was it? Google Meets. What's the thing we did on Google? I think you were there, and my son came in that haven't talked to since, and he unfriended me. So whatever. But I think we had Gary was in there. But anyway, go if you want. Yeah, I'm not in no hurry. If you want to go ahead, and I'll post that link again when you're ready. I'm curious to see how because the like I said the app itself, the restreams, it's off a web page. It looks pretty cool. It's got like a blue background. I mean, you're not. I'm for the live studio thing where I click to connect and see it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, so I have to read up on it because to see what limits are. I think with the pay version, I could put graphics on and stuff like that, like with Streamyards. But then if you're going to import, if you can use your OBS as a virtual cam, you can do all that, put any kind of graphic you want with that. If you're going to use that as virtual cam, that's what I'm doing. See the Christmas tree. It's just a video I'm playing in the background, and it looks like it's the Christmas tree was it was on a green background. It's a video, so download the video, and then I'm using it on here in OBS. But then you had to add the chroma key filter, and immediately it takes the green out, so it looks somewhat real. Of course, you have to have your green screen and on the cam setup. Hey Cam, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Just checking out this new software. Well, new to me, it's not new software. Checking out this Restream software where it lets you stream to multiple platforms at one time. This is a free version. They got a paid version. So they have a thing up here, graphics, overlay. I don't know. Well, let me do anything with the overlays. What is this? Um, oh, look, it will let me do some things. Let me see what it's show. Yeah, there you go. So it is letting me do some things. It was a countdown ticker. Oh, let's see. Background. Okay, background did not work. All right. So default settings, default graphics, participants, names. All right. Restream. Okay, upload customization. To upload your own image or overlays, please upgrade your plan to professional. All right, there is one. Okay, that's one of the downsides, just like StreamYards. But now I got to go back in the chat. Merry Christmas. Neil Sedaka, daily videos. What? When did I tell you? Oh, the other Mitch. There's another Mitch. I don't think you mean me. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Never mind. Never mind. There goes the phone again. I don't know who that is. Cody. I don't know any Cody. You could probably hear that. Call from Cody Stomp. I don't know who that is. We don't answer it. It's one good thing, we have Comcast and I have the landline through them. And when we're watching TV, we get a phone call. If I'm not watching anything on the Fire Stick, it'll pop up who's calling. It's pretty cool. Laz, how you doing? So I don't know. I'm gonna post this link again if Dale comes back, and by guess copy, paste. That's for you, Dale. If you're here. But all right. Let me look at YouTube, refresh that, and see how it's doing on there. Still looks good. Still looks good. Like I said, every time I do seems like every time I do a stream or put a video up, I lose a couple subs. I had 390. I got 388 now. No big deal. Oh, you know what? Maybe it wasn't showing. Okay. Let's see. So we're waiting for Dale Palmer to join us. We are using and I'll put that overlay in here on our show. We are using Restream Live. Well, it's Restream.io. It's a web-based platform which lets you stream to a lot of different social media sites at one time. And I'm doing just YouTube and Facebook. And it seems to be working pretty well. Yeah, I got that, um, Dave. When I'm looking at my name, but it's actually I did like Neil Sedaka. Actually, how you doing, Weedy? Shredder. I've been using. You might like this, Dave, but I was using trying to get this lead in Panama to get it up to speed. This part I went, so I started using a metronome, and it was working. But I have to do it every day. If I start like pick it up now, I'm like out of sync. But if I start you know, getting those ticks going and start playing with I definitely see a difference. So I kind of incorporated that into my practice now, which I should have been doing all. I mean, I've used it before a little bit, but never enough. The UK. Um, I can tell you what I'll. All right. I'm going to say this now. In order me to bring in all you people great content, I'm going to need I need some donations. No, I'm being sarcastic. Even if I had good content and did this stuff, whatever, I would never ask for a red cent from anybody. This is just me. That people are good out there and they deserve whatever you want to send them. They deserve it. Some really good people because I contribute to here and there, but I do this is all for fun for me. James, how you doing? Well, you know what they say, James. Even the dislikes go. Not that it matters for me because I only got 400 subs or 390. Um, so even when I get nasty stuff on there or the thumbs down, I hear it's good for you. But I'm not into that monetizing stuff. I could care less. By the way, how you feeling, James? Yeah, Weedy, I'm doing all right for an old guy. My knees are going. My knees are just terrible. Having a lot of problems with my knees. That's because I'm carrying too much weight. I'm sure the pain will go away. Well, I already know that I have. I hurt my knee a few years ago. They said there's no cartilage left, but it got better. But now it's just bothering me again, especially when I get out of the chair and walk. Mm. But like I said, I'm using this new platform called Restream, which lets you stream to more than one platform at a time. So I don't know if I saw my nephew call me. He lives in Colorado. I'm in Hanover, Pennsylvania. It's like central South Pennsylvania. And my nephew's in Colorado. I saw he commented on he saw me on Facebook. So I hear you, James. Yeah, I have sleep apnea, and I think it's called like a pulmonary doctor or something like that. So I haven't seen him in like maybe 2 years. I need to get a different doctor because the machine. I probably need to update my machine, but I just like on average I sleep like 3 hours a night, 3 to 4 hours a night if I'm lucky. Which normally 4 hours does me. I do fine with 4 hours, but sometimes I don't get that. And Oh, that's fine, Dale. Take your time. Take your no hurry, Dale. It's not like I have to be at work at 7 a.m. in the morning anymore. Hey, Truth Guitar Method, how are you doing? I'm just testing out this streaming software where it lets you stream to multiple platforms at the same time. Yeah, I'm looking good and spry. Wait until you see me walk or get out of a chair, and you see my gut. You see my gut. All right, I'm going to pause. I'm not stopping the stream. I'm going to pause a little bit. I have to take my dog out. It won't be long. So let me see if I can. Here, let me put this up. I'll put something. I'll be right back. Let me see something here. Um, let me see. Um, oh, I don't want that one. Cancel that one. I don't want that one. Hold on. Which one do I want? There we go. All right. All right. I got to take my dog out. I'm gonna. All right. Let's move this up here. I want to. Let's kill that one right there. And which one did I say? Properties, not that one. We want this one. I gotta move this up, and up some more. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute my sound. Hold on, Skylar. My dog is going nuts. I have to take her out. I'm gonna mute my sound. Be right back. I am back. I'm all out of breath. You probably hear me panting. All right, let's do this. And we want that other. I like that. All right. Epihon, Epiphonium. I have Epiphone. Oh, it's right there. Right there. I have an Epiphone. 2000. What year is that? I think it's a 2010. I had about 3 years. Is it 2010? Actually, I was in Guitar Center about 3 years ago looking to get a Les Paul, a lower end one at that time. And they just didn't play good. From this was a used one. It played great, and I upgraded. I put what I put in it. I put pearly gates in it. It sounds great, but I since then did get an Les Paul, and it's not showing that picture, but actually it should be showing that picture. I got to make it smaller. Hold on. Where is that? Let me see. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. Yeah, I should be able. I think I got that too big. I do. I do. I got to set that up right. So you can see what I'm doing here. There you go. The Les Paul's on the right there, obviously. So where is Dale? Let me see if Dale messaged me. No, he didn't. Let me post that link again. Actually, should still be there. Dale is going to. He's trying to get in here. Dale Palmer. Actually, I had it cropped so I wouldn't show the my green screen on the wall there. That's a picture. I'm in that room, but I took a. Nelson, how you doing? I missed you. Let's see. Got Epiphonium. How are you guys? Yeah, as I said, I'm trying this software. It's not new. People use it for multiple streaming at one time, to stream at multiple places at one time. And I'm using this free version. So I'm streaming to YouTube and I'm streaming to my personal Facebook channel. It will let you do to your personal channel. It won't let you do to like Facebook groups, not for the free version, if I understood that right. And of course I don't have any Facebook group channels or anything like that. I'm lucky to get one person to watch me, let alone. But this would be fine for me. This free version, as long as you can use, as long as you can use OBS and your virtual cam. You can put your own overlays with that with OBS. Now here with this free version, it's limited. It's not letting me put my own overlays on. What's going on? Dead Irani music, if I'm saying that right. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, like I'm just testing out this new software. It's not new software. It's just first time I've tried it to do multiple streams at one time. 15 now, dude. What is that? Let me do a refresh here. Still waiting for Dale Palmer. Everything seems good so far. It has the video audio still good for you guys? Yeah, I'm just using C920, and it's going through OBS, and I'm using Restream.io. So it's a web-based multi-streaming software. Very good, Clyde. Thank you. I'm not screaming. I'm not talking too loud like I tend to do sometimes or yell. I'm either talking too loud or my wife will say, "You're mumbling. I can't understand you. I can't win." And then when I yell at her after repeating myself and I yell at what I'm trying to say, then, "Why are you yelling at me?" But I am streaming this. This is going over Facebook too. And let's see if anybody, but I don't, yeah, I'm still there. And I had, okay, James Kismore was in here, another childhood friend. Let's see if I see him. I should have, oops, wrong. I'm on the wrong thing. So James was in here, and I should see, like when you comment here on YouTube, I'll see the red icon. And then when somebody comments in Facebook, I should see the F. I had one F. My nephew was watching, was in here a bit from. See, I'm not seeing all the F's. I don't know why. I wonder if you have to do it from if you do it from the web. I don't see it if you're doing it from the website, Facebook, but if you do it from a mobile device, I'm seeing. I don't know because I don't see James. He did a perfect video. Stream the Ravens for me. You sure have a lot of green guitars. Hey man. All right. I don't know if you're still hearing me, James. Um, let me see reply. Oh, hi. All right. Let me go back here. I'm trying to get. See, so I just comment on Facebook. Now, you guys, obviously, you're not going to see the comments I'm getting from Facebook, but I should see both. And it seems like I'm not getting all the comments from Facebook. Look, let me go back. Let me go back. I'm scrolling back. I know I did see. I know some people are going in and out because it's boring. All right. Hi, Adam. Hmm. I think I saw my comment. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm getting the Facebook. Oh, I got a new message. All right, let's see. I do, I don't know what happened to Dale. Let's check my email. No, nothing. There he goes. Oh no, nope. Now I saw my comment pop up on here, but I don't know if I'm seeing Facebook comments like I should be. They're very strange. Hmm. Well, now, new message. Okay, Dale, no problem. Is that the same? Same PC you normally use, or now I'm here to the left, well, my right actually, so I don't feel like bring my mic into the picture. Well, there it is. Yeah, Facebook. I guess I'm just so entrenched in Facebook because of family. Really, I mean, I do very little other. I mean, I'm following a lot of people. A lot of people are into music and stuff, whatnot. But I don't really do a whole ton. I got you. You see, you're not on Windows. Still on Windows. Oh no, everything is Windows 10. Everything is Windows 10. Well, not everything, but you shouldn't be on anything less, unless you're on a Mac or you're on Linux, on some version of Linux. Ubuntu Linux is a good version. I've not messed with Linux in a long time. I wonder. Maybe see captions. Yeah, Restream allows you to stream live to 30 plus social platforms at once. There you go. Giving them credit where credit deserves. Yeah, we'll leave that up there. Pretty cool. All right. Let me do a refresh. Everything looks good on YouTube. Windows 7 was real cool. I was a big XP fan. I like Windows XP a lot. 7 was good too, but I remember. I mean, to me, it was such a big jump from Windows 95 or 98 to XP. It was huge, and I can't remember why. But it gets. I don't. I mean, a lot of people complain about Windows 10, and I guess I always live on the edge because I'm one of the first ones to. Oh, I see my daughter's on there, and I don't see. Why am I not seeing her in the? Oh, I don't see. It's not. It is not. I don't know why I'm not seeing. Like my daughter just commented on. I do not see her. Maybe that's a. I'm not seeing the Facebook comments, but if I commented on it, I'll see it. But my daughter just commented, and I got to go on Facebook to see it. Yeah, so it's strange. Um, so I got two messages. Oh, wait a minute. So are you still working on anything, Dale? If you can, I mean, don't. No worries. Oh, I think he's in here. Hold on. Um, how do I do it? Hmm. There he is. I did it. Dale, can you hear me? I think I did it.
Oh,
I think
I
I
hear
think I can hear you.
I hear you very well.
Very good. I hear you, and
Is
I
my
hear
mic all
myself.
right?
It's picking me up a little bit. I hear me in the background. That's good. I think it's good now.
Yeah, I'll turn you down.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Good to see
Good.
you.
I got lousy lighting, but that's
Well,
not
I'm not seeing that good, but
yeah.
this is just a different platform. You know that you know me. I'm always trying something new,
Yeah.
and what drove me to it. Let me move my mic over here.
How come I don't see messages from the chat?
Oh, hold on. Do you see it now?
It says they're supposed to be displayed. It's kind of on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I had it on captions when see. I don't know if you're going to see it. I see it, but see, I'm streaming on, of course, on here and Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
people are commenting on Facebook. I'm not seeing their chats. But if I comment on Facebook, I'll see it. So I don't know if it's because you have to. I don't know if you have to.
Oh dear Lord, Clive
It,
says.
yeah, it's there. So I don't know if you have to have an account with Restream because I'm only. I have to. Actually, I got another page up here. I'm looking. I have a nephew in Colorado. He commented in Facebook, but I didn't see it on the chat. See, this is it's web based. I'm on the the tab, and
Yeah.
I can see all the comments in YouTube, but I'm not seeing anything from Facebook unless I actually go to the Facebook page. Because I got, let me see, I got four from like three or four from James, from this guy I grew up with like 50 years ago. He said the video looks perfect, and my daughter said hi, Poppy. She's in there, but I don't see, I'm not seeing it on the
Oh,
only the only comments I'm seeing from Facebook is mine. So that might be a part of the free version. I mean, the limitation of the free version. That I'm not seeing all the chats. Um, no, oh, I just did something wrong. Show. Okay. Oh, I don't want to hide.
oh, I see. Yeah.
So I don't know if you're seeing
I
any
see
of the
one comment, just Clive's last comment, but
in the actual restream page.
oh, maybe
Uh,
because he's the only one that's commented
yeah, it gets 80
since I was right
or
here.
708 was the last one I got from. That was for me actually. Um, But this, here you go. This is an option right here. And the other day when I was doing it, I don't know. I said you might have come in at the end. Actually, I did it twice. The first time, my video got real. It just got real slow. It was like in slow motion. The audio wasn't working, but I'm going through OBS, and I have my webcam set up as 1080 1920 by 1080, right?
Yep.
With Restream, it only lets you do 720, right? So I'm thinking that might have been the conflict. So I put everything down to 720 today before I did this, and we're going strong. I haven't had an issue yet. So
Well, with your new webcam and lighting and everything, you look crystal clear.
yeah, yeah. This is still C920. I bought, like I was saying, I bought a digital camera because it's really, you can get really good quality with it. The Sony camera, and I haven't even tried using it. Because I've been taking so much pictures. You have to pop the battery out of it. I mean, not the battery, the SD card when you want to use it as a as a webcam, and but I hear there's issues when you go back and forth taking these SD card. It gets real tight fit, and it happens sometimes. Pieces breaks off, and I just don't want to go back and forth. But I don't want to have any problem because I've been having fun taking pictures, learning how to take pictures again. So it's been a long time. Because I had a 30, like I had a Nikon. This is back in the 80s, mid 80s. I had a Nikon 35 millimeter, but now everything, well, you can still do manual, but I did buy a little cheap 1.8 millimeter lens to get the bigger aperture. So I think you commented on it. I took the one picture of my dog where she looks really good, but the background is all blurry. I love that look. And with the default lens, it was a
Yeah, nice wide
3.5.
angle will give you that perspective.
Yeah, and the one that came with it, it wasn't. It's only 3.5 to whatever. And I wanted something wider. Anyway, it was just an off-brand lens, but it's good enough for me. I'm not, I mean, you can spend thousands of dollars on real high-end, camera equipment. It's just, I mean, I spent enough for me. I could have got a nice guitar for what I put into it, and I had to get a case. That was $70 for a case, an off-brand case. But anywho, so Nelson Rodriguez is in here. How you doing, Nelson? The dog paw.
Hello, Nelson.
Clive from the UK, I
Clyde,
believe.
I totally excuse you. It's late for you. It's just glad to see you're up still.
Dale,
And woof, dogpa.
right? And Weedy was in here. We had some people I
Epiphania.
never recognized
Hello.
before. Hack was in here a little bit. There's one thing I couldn't. I tried to do. I tried to set it up ahead of time because I like to put a little. What do they call it? You put this little picture up telling you what your stream's going to be about ahead of time, and I tried to do it, and I don't know if I misunderstood it. It said you need at least an hour or seven days an hour. I might have misunderstood, but I wanted to go live in 15 minutes. I didn't want to, so I just went live, but I can come back to this and I can do it ahead. Put the thumbnail up to this for this video because I always make a nice thumbnail. Actually, I can get it right now and show you. This is what it was going to be. I was going to put up. Let's see. Let's change this one for a minute. Properties, browse. I was going to put up this, and nope, not that one. That was going to be my thumbnail to advertise this video. I mean, there's a live stream coming up.
Oh, all right. Yep, that works.
Yeah, but
The Christmas tree there in the background.
yeah. Oh, that's the wrong one. Put that one in there. I need to get.
The font was
I
too
don't.
big on that.
Yeah, actually, I got another Christmas tree right here. Let's see how this one looks. Whoop, there's another little Christmas tree. Yeah, it's fun playing around with this stuff. You know me, but I like easy stuff. Now, I was having, I built these computers about a year ago. I put this one here,
Hmm.
and I
Isn't
have this.
that long now?
I was last November. I built this one and the other one, and maybe in March, right before I moved, maybe. Anyway,
Time flies.
I had problems on off with this one. Nothing major because I would reboot and it was fine, but it was enough to bother me, right? And I mostly get it when you had to set my memory set to run at a certain time. It's supposed to run at a certain time, 3200 megahertz, but that's when I was having the issue. So when I put it default settings, it underclocks my memory. But I also I was having this other issue where besides it wouldn't boot up. I mean, it could go months, would it be fine? Then one time it wouldn't boot up. I mean, everything turned on, just nothing. A reboot and it's fine. But I was having this other issue when I'm playing a video. It could be on YouTube, because I'm trying to learn song, or a video I downloaded. I'm playing it. I'll get artifacts like on the edge of the videos, very slightly, right?
Hmm.
To me, it sounds like a video card problem. So I'm talking, I got these tech friends that they're in Discord, Discord server. So I'm talking to my. So what I did, I switched. I had the card I had in here. I put it in my lesser machine, and the card I had in here, I put in this machine. So I'm not getting that artifact problem at all right now. But it's a lesser quality video card, right? And and then the other one, I think I got the artifact, and when I put it in the other machine, I did get it one time. So to me, it sounds like it's probably a video card problem. Now I don't know if that was causing me not to boot up. Sometimes it could be because I put the card in here about 2 weeks ago, but I upped the memory to run to the way it's supposed to be. I did it yesterday, so I'm gonna let it run for a month or so and see if I have any issues. And it could be the card. I think the card had like a 3 year warranty with it, EVGA, and they're real. I think they're really good to deal with. So if that's the issue, I'll send that card back. And see, right now this computer's running the way it should be. I got the RAM set at 1300. I don't overclock. I'm not an overclocker. I don't even know how. Well, I can do it. I mean, actually, my buddies, it had it overclocked and it benchmarked real good, but then I would get that issue. But the issue could have been from the video card. We'll see. We'll
It's
see what
usually not
happens.
necessary to overclock
Yeah, I'm
for the
not.
most part.
It's all about bragging rights. I'm not. It doesn't bother me because it has a turbo. It's like 3.8, but it has a turbo boost. When it needs it, it'll go to I think 4.2. It's Ryzen 3800 chip, X3800, and that was the only issue. Just the boot up problems every now and then. As soon as I reboot it, it's fine. That's the only issue I had. I've never had a blue screen on it. Now the other one is a lesser. It's a lesser motherboard, and it's a 3600X, and you're not quite as fast. It's maybe a little bit better than an i5. This is equal to I guess an i7, but it'll Intel, but maybe between the i7 and the i9. But I had an old i7, like they're on the 10 or 11 series now. I had a 3 series in here before I upgraded this a year ago. So it is a big step. Like I went from I don't do long videos, but it would take me maybe 5 minutes to render a 20 minute computer. No, maybe 10 minutes, but it's maybe a third of the time now with this. Yeah, I don't do and plus it was real sluggish. So I got with the better video cards that I'm using, it works better with DaVinci Resolve with the editing software I'm using. Um, Let me see. Uh, I'm looking at Nelson Rodriguez. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a ton of Epiphones, man. I should have caught that a while back. Sounds good. And Dollpaw's going to dinner, looks like. Yeah, I want to sell my PRS SE. I just don't play it. And I've been since Eddie Van Halen passed away. I can't stop playing this. It's my EVH standard.
Yeah, your
Actually,
EPH.
it's like I think it's the cheapest guitar I have right now. The less I pay for. No, the Epiphone was less, but it was used. Um, yeah, and the other day when I was playing, actually not, and it worked fine after I did the second stream. Hey, Rick Hefner, how you doing, bud? Just checking out
Hey, Rick.
this software. I'm doing the same using the same software I was using the other day. It's called here. I'm going to post it in here, so you guys know what I'm using. Captions. They deserve. I'm using this Restream and allows you as what it says. So I'm streaming it on here and I'm streaming on Facebook at the same time. And this is the free version. And it says it allows you up to 6 guests with the free version. I don't know if there's a time limit, like how many hours per month or whatever. But I thought I'd try it. Not that I have my YouTube channel is not popular, but and let alone people on Facebook that are going to watch me. But see, I'm not getting the messages. I have to go on a Facebook page for whatever reason. I can't see the. Let me get back on chat. I'm not seeing messages from Facebook. Now I don't know if it's maybe it's because I'm in a free version. Now if I post a comment on Facebook, I'll see that on the here on the page I'm streaming from. It's all web based,
I
so I
noticed
have to
Larry Mitchell's using Restream for his live
really.
streams now. Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, you see, a lot of people do a lot like when I follow these people into web cameras and stuff like that. Say they're real big on actually, and I could get a $10 discount or something like that. But I'm not, I'm not big enough to warrant anything like that. It's not like I'm gonna do anything. Let me see. But I have to go on Facebook. See, my wife commented, my brother commented. I don't know if they're still in here. If you guys are still in here, like I'm using this software, and it lets me stream to multiple platforms, social media platforms at the same time. Which I'm only using. I'm only using YouTube and Facebook. Except I'm not. You guys are commenting in here. Oh, I got like 12 comments. Let me see. Oh, but I'm only seeing. I have to go on the actual Facebook page, so I'm not seeing it on the restream tab. So I'm not sure what. Then I'm thinking maybe if they were logged in to restream, I possibly might see the messages. I can comment on Facebook. I'll see it on the restream tab, but but anybody else that does it on Facebook, I'm not seeing. Because my nephew was in here first. Now I got my daughter was in there. I see my brother's in there now, and what, there were some other comments in here. I can't see there. Um, oh, oh,
Rick, I was wondering, do you still have the Super O Blues King 12? I remember you said that was a pretty good amp. The reason why I'm asking is I just bought one on a Black Friday deal at Sweetwater.
really?
Yeah,
What
it's an
did you
all
get? What is it called, Dale?
Super O Blues King 12. It's an all
Yeah, I
tube
think it.
amp. It's just got two tubes, one, one power, one for the preamp.
Did you get it already? I mean, did you? Was it
Yeah,
delivered?
yeah, I ordered it. Yeah, yeah. It was half price for $300 for.
See, but you haven't it hasn't been delivered yet.
No, it just got ordered Black Friday and
Oh, yeah,
oh,
that's
you
right.
never
Yeah.
had one? I thought you were recommending it, Rick. Oh, maybe I
Hi,
thought it was you
Mancini.
that recommended it once.
The Bulgara. Oh, he says the Bulgara G5. Is that the one you
Oh,
got?
yeah, that's right.
So you got a different one?
Yeah, well, I've been looking for a tube amp. I have the
Right.
Mustang 3 and I'm going to hold on to that, but I mean, it's
That's
still
South
a good
State, man.
modeling amp, but
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanted a tube amp and originally I was interested in the Bagheera G5.
Yeah, to me, it's just be a waste to get in the tube amp because, like I said, I can't do anything with it. Now, I probably could turn it up a little bit, but it's not
Oh,
the
were you
same.
Great Vanzini says oh, by the time you decided, so you were going to get one too, huh? Yeah,
Hi,
really, for
Vancini.
half price, I don't see how I could go wrong. Now, they were they took my order, but then I got notification that they didn't have stock, so I have to wait. It'll be a couple of weeks supposedly before they get them back in and they ship mine then. So I have to wait.
Yeah, I got my Vols Contana just sitting here. You know what I did? I took the handle off because I'm using. I got like it's not under the desk; it's outside. So I'm using it kind of like a little table. I got stuff laying all over it, and so. But I made sure I didn't leave the screws in the handle. I got it in. safe place. I know.
Well, I have far from an optimum setup, but I wasn't
S-
planning on.
See you later, Clive. Thanks for
Yeah.
stopping by. Yeah, Great Vancini. I'm on this software called Restream, and as you can see, it lets you stream to multiple sites at one time. I'm using a free version. Well, I'm not sure what the limit for that is, but I'm streaming on here and I'm streaming on Facebook, which no one watches me on Facebook. But I'm not. I have like I got some family members popping in. My wife, my brother, I had my daughter, and my nephew was in there at one time. But I'm not seeing their. I have to actually go onto the Facebook page to see their posts. So I'm not sure why. I'm not seeing. I don't know if they have to have an account because I can post on Facebook and I'll see it right here on this tab. This is all web based, and I can see a chat. But the only things I'm seeing from Facebook is if I post something in Facebook. I'm not seeing from anybody else. But I'm thinking maybe if they had an account, I would see it in here. It's just a guess. I don't know. I have to read up on it. But this is like I mean, I heard Hack. I know he paid for. He did the first tier, pay tier for StreamYards, which lets you stream to multiple platforms. So I'm thinking, oh man, that's a shame. He could have probably tried this. This would have worked for what he wants to do. But of course, I guess if you get rid of if I had a pay version, it'll get. Well, I can get rid of this one. I turned this one on. But it looks like there's that restream on the top, which you guys are looking on the right. I imagine if you paid for it, it would take that off. And also, I can't put any graphics up. Well, I can do graphics because I'm going using OBS as a virtual cam. So when you're picking a cam in here in the restream, I pick OBS virtual cam. That way, I'm doing all the effects I'm doing. It's coming from OBS. So it's a good thing that OBS put that. With the updated version, they put that virtual cam feature in, and so I can put some overlays up on myself. So, but
Oh,
so far,
yeah.
so
Great Vanzini's asking it's a free version. Is
I
it?
this is a free this is a free version, and like I said, I don't know all the limitations. Like I said, when I put that one graphic up, it says it says up to allow you to stream up to 30. Now I don't know if I wouldn't think that's for the free version, but I know one difference is I can't put any overlays up on here. I mean, I'm doing the overlays up from OBS, not from Restream. But it does give you can put a couple things up, but it's like that's theirs, right? Of course. And what's this one here? The Restream Live. Yeah, that's theirs. And here when again, excuse me. And here I got a thing to upload mine, and it says, but if I'm going to upload my own, it says to upload your own image overlays, please upgrade your plan to the professional upgrade now. So I'm not going to do that. But I mean, this stuff is useful if you had a popular channel, you're doing something weekly, you had a lot of subs and stuff like that. Yeah, it definitely would pay. It's because this is pretty easy.
Yeah,
It
for
looks like it's just
Tony's
as
got a point. There are 30
looks
plus
like looks like it's
platforms.
just as easy as looks like it's just as easy as StreamYards. Um,
Hi, Frank.
let me go back to the chat. Frank C, how you doing? That's my buddy. He lives by me, and still thinking about selling that PRS, Frank, and I just can't make my mind what to do. Now I got an email from Guitar Center this Saturday, I think from 9 to 12. I never seen this before. They're paying up to $1,000 for used gear, up to that. Before it was always 500, but let me make sure let me check my email. That's pretty sure that's what I read. Up to $1,000. But of course, if I put it, if I put it on reverb or something, I would definitely get more. I just hate dealing with, people when you have to when you have to sell something. And where is it? Oh, I hope I didn't delete it. Our biggest snap.
Yeah.
That's not it. Black Friday. I might have deleted it actually. Let me see. Guitar Center. Guitar Center. Guitar Center. Here it is. I'm right. Used gear buying event. Saturday, December 5th, 9 a.m. to 12 in all stores will pay up to $1,000 cash. It's got a little asterisk there to that for your gear. Um, you could get up to $1,000 same day for your gear plus a check. So if they give you something for like 1,500, they'll give you $1,000 in cash, and the rest it looks like a prepaid card, Visa card. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be
anything
very
beyond that.
upset from them.
But still, I mean, like I said, yeah, where are they getting this cash from? Ask for nothing. Yeah, I
Did,
think
did you hear? Did you watch the live stream that the Tone King did last
Friday
Saturday? I think it was Friday.
was a Saturday. I started watching it, then I started watching the replay, but I kept going forward. I didn't, so I had to watch the whole thing. So I'm not sure what he said. I couldn't find it. What did he say?
Oh well, he was trying to get a deal of the day.
Right,
Actually, it was musician's friend, and of course
right,
they're
right,
owned by Guitar Center.
right.
So what he did was he wanted to do a wet, dry, wet. So he wanted two of the same amplifier, and they
Hmm.
had, and I forget the which amplifier it was, but it was like really dirt cheap, excellent pricing. And it didn't say it was a restock or anything like that, so you assume it's going to be a new item. And it
Right.
turns out what they're selling with a lot of these things, they're just selling inventory that shows it at different guitar centers. And so it turned out yeah, one of them was didn't even have a box for it, and
Hmm.
then the other one had something else going on with it. But bottom line is, oh, it was a demo model that was on the floor or something.
That,
Anyways, it wasn't new items, so he was
but they didn't tell him that at first. They don't tell you that.
right.
It's the same issue I went through when when I got the Telecaster.
Yeah,
I ordered it. I saw it on sale at Guitar Center.
yeah,
Well, I thought it was a good price. I ordered it, and they didn't tell. I did this all over the phone. I didn't do it online or anything. And then like 2 hours later, I get an email. Oh, the Guitar Center. The guitar you wanted is a demo model or a floor model, and it had some dings in it. Do you still want it? Basically, I
yeah.
said. I said, no, I don't want it. Why didn't you call me up? Why didn't you tell me when I was talking to you on the floor at the time? Anyway, long story short, Sweetwater gave me the exact same deal, and of course it was new. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's just I'm not going to get anything expensive from there unless I'm in the store. I ordered. I think I got these from there, but they're not expensive. I think these are one of those. It, oh no, I had a gift certificate. Right, I had $100 gift certificate. What can you get for $100? So they had a little better task cams. I have some cheaper task cams. They don't sound as good as these. So I think I got two of these for $100 or something like that, or like two for 80 some bucks. I got these, but I had some cheaper. I got some cheap ones. They sound awful, but these are a lot better. But these Sony's, I have Sony. These are my favorite ones. These sound the best. These are Sony, and these are like about $100. MDR 7506. it's a big difference when I use these. These sound really good. I mean,
I don't
I
see
don't.
you on camera anymore, Mitch.
Oh, you are. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I think
I
you
put you.
put me on
Yeah,
only or something.
there you
Oh,
go.
there you are. Because
Yeah,
I
it's
think you were
because
showing something,
you
but
were
I
talking. I forgot to take you back off. Trying to be professional. Sorry, it's hard to do that. All right, let's see what are they saying? Yeah, Sweetwater. I ordered 3 guitars from them. Now the only downfall, and I don't expect to. I had to get those guitars set up, and I could have asked Sweetwater to set them up, and I never thought about it. But I always took it to Phil, our local guy out here in our local music store. But I can't say nothing bad about Sweetwater. And I thought they didn't give me candy, right? I think I complained about this talking to my guy because so I didn't get candy the one time, one of the guitar. Anyway, when we moved, I'm throwing all these boxes away, and I had boxes from the guitars I got from guitar. So I'm tearing them up. Wouldn't you know? Little things of candy popped out of it. So the candy was in there.
it
I
was
didn't.
in there.
Yeah, I didn't know it was in there. It was like tape, maybe taped to the a side of it or something like that.
Every so
Anyway,
often they don't have candy in there, but
yeah. I mean, I had some things that didn't
I,
have it
I
in.
think I've only done like five, 5 or 6 orders with them. But
Oh, here's what Adolpa's
one or two
saying.
didn't have candy, but I wasn't concerned about it.
The Tone King went off on Guitar Center. Tony, totally out of touch with reality, in my humble opinion. They ran out. They offered a demo. If he wanted it while supplies last, means something, doesn't it? Guys on the phone were just, yeah, that's the point. That they should tell you on the phone. I have no problem. They can at least tell you up front. I mean, it's a communication thing more than anything, because they, yeah. All right, what else? Else is in here? What else I should have? Right, I agree. Doll pot. Okay, Frank, have you been in Links lately? I received a flyer for Black Friday that came in my mailbox on Saturday. I did not. They probably don't have my. They don't have my new address. That's why. Yeah, they definitely don't have my new address. They probably got it and threw it away. The people bought my house.
Yeah, Epiphonian. All I could say is I've never been to Gear Fest, but
I do too.
I don't think you mentioned ever going there either. Have you met Mitch?
No, 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 no. Actually, you know what? Some of the guys were talking about it. I guess after last year about going. This is before the virus. I think Dave Stewart and Hack and they were all talking about going right. And I guess the path was one, yeah, and I even back in my mind I was thinking, maybe I could go, but of course it was everything was canceled anyway. But I can't travel, and like I said, I'm having so much trouble with my knees. We just bought this new TV, right? My 55-inch. My wife had to help me carry it in. Not that it was heavy, but it's bulky. So we had it 2 weeks now, and my knee, my left knee, it's terrible lately. I'm having, and most of it's from all this weight I gained. Terrible. But I'm living on ibuprofen and some arthritis medicine, and it helps some. But I gotta get this weight off. But then I know I hurt my knee a couple years ago, and he's basically said there's no cartilage in there. But it got better. It wouldn't bother me, but now it's bothering me. Well, just like with the knee, it's right in the middle of the knee when I get up and put pressure on it. Ugh, terrible. Yeah. Real quick, I I don't know what Guitar Center. They're not going to offer you on something you use what you would get if you sell it outright. But the I think the least I would take on that PRSSC Custom 24, $400 would be the very very least, and I paid like six something for it, but I had it like 3 years, going on 4 years. But I see them going used for like 575 on up, and this is the color I got. It said scarlet red. Looks kind of rare. Yeah, it seems like they're going for a pretty good price. A really good brace. But a really good brace. Yeah, I don't have no knee braces. I had some stuff from my arm. So I hurt my arm a while ago, but I think that's starting to get better after. It doesn't bother me as much as it did. I was using a clipper, shearing some hedges in the back of my mobile home, and I heard it. Uh-oh, what happened there? Are you
Oh,
still here?
don't worry about it.
Okay, okay, I got you.
I just had to put my camera down for a moment here.
What's that, Frank? Brian S. was mentioning it. It's a great player, Mitch. What is? Say Mitch. Oh, Sam Ash. Yeah, we have no Sam Ash around here. It would be cool. D-Tube, how are you feeling today? Yeah, it's a real good sound. The only thing I don't like on it is the pickups, but I'm not upgrading anything. At my age, I don't want to be putting. We got to watch the money I'm putting out. We actually we got a will made up today. Actually, we got that done. And I'm not sure if I spelt your name right, Frank. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but yeah, I did like that PRS. It does play good. I mean, it's really easy to play, but I just don't like those pickups, and it's. Oh, really? So so you're not getting any better? Have you got tested again since? Now, I thought it would be just like you get it, and then eventually it'll it'll go away if it's not going to hurt you real bad. Now, D-Tube, my good friend who lives in PA here in uh, in Glenrock, he has a son. He's married. He lives in Michigan, and they have two kids. The whole family got it, and they all got sick. But I think the one little girl, she tested positive, but no symptoms. But they're all like sick, and I mean, I don't know if they got better or what, but um, oh, okay, I got you, Frank. Yeah, I yeah, I stick with something like when I'm trying to learn something like that Panama I'm trying to learn, and I'm not gifted, so I gotta work on it for like at least a couple hours every night. And I was working on the lead the other day, and of course now I can't remember. I was working on it with a metronome. Finally started using a metronome where it was helping. This one lead part. If I play it now, it'll be all sloppy. I have to play with the metronome for a while until I get it down, and then it would sound. It still wasn't. Yeah, it still could be a lot better. But plus, I always get nervous when I'm playing, when I'm recording. I mean, I had the big sweatshirt on, and it was bothering me, and I can make it sound better. But it seems like I every time I do a video or something, I had like 392 subs, and I know I lost two of them. No, I had 390. I have 388 now. I had lost two of them. But I was saying I got this TV earlier, and a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks tomorrow, and I'm a big Samsung guy. I mean, I know they have those $200 deals for the TLCs or the high sense TVs, which some of them have really good reviews. But I'm just a Samsung guy, so I'll pay a little more. So I got the 55-inch TU 8000. It's still considered a lower end one. They had the 7000, but this year, so I get it and hook it up. It's 4K, first 4K TV I ever had, and it's just so dull. I couldn't get the brightness. Anyway, after reading stuff, so I got it looking pretty good. But on some channels, especially if I'm watching recorded stuff, like on on demand, things will hesitate a little bit or skip the video. Not a lot. And then even watching live stuff on the Hallmark channel. Well, watching a movie on there, some of those stuff will skip, but anything live like news, I don't have a problem. So I was thinking about taking it back, and but I got it set up. It looks real good, and it's just too much for me to pack up and too bulky, and but it's working good. But then I read like I got a 4K TV, but I don't have a 4K box from Comcast, so I got to go down to York. I got to switch out the box for a 4K box. That might help some of my problems. So I'm going to do that. I made an appointment to go there 1 o'clock tomorrow, and so hopefully that will fix what little problems I was having with it. Yeah, Samsung. I'm just always my last three TVs I bought. They've been Samsung. Now the oldest one I still had, and the one that just went up, the other 55-inch. It's the LCD just started getting real bright in the middle, like the size of a not a I not it's not a big spot. I say a like a I don't know, size up a little saucer plate or something like that. And my wife has a lamp by her TV. I thought the lamp was reflecting in it, but it's a bright spot in there. But you only see it on light back when it's something dark. You don't really notice it. But I said it gave me a reason to get a 4K TV, right? I gave the TV the old one to my daughter.
I still have
But
a plasma that I bought. Jeez, it's got to be 15 years at least.
but it has a good picture there, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not giving it up.
I think they were better. They're better than the LCDs or
Way
LEDs.
better than LCD. I see some good clarity out of LCDs, but the plasma is a much warmer picture. And they pretty much dropped them because the LCDs came in. They were a little lower in price
Probably cheaper to me.
and a lot cheaper to manufacture.
Now
So
they have the good ones are the OLEDs, I guess, but they're expensive.
OLEDs are the best actually
But they're
now.
expensive.
Yeah,
But
they're
let me.
pricey.
DTube. Oh, I had a terrible headache last night. I saw. I mean, I went on there. I was watching a little bit on the phone while I was watching TV, but I had a terrible headache. Not a migraine, but it was getting close. But so I didn't go on there. Well, Frank, I was thinking about taking this Sony back. I mean, this Samsung back and getting a Sony. We have one. Probably the oldest TV in the house is a 32-inch Sony, and it's still working. That's probably got to be. I don't think it's 10 years. Probably about 7 or 8 years
Yeah,
old, maybe.
Sony's are great TVs. I
Yeah,
I have a Samsung too, and you know that gives a great picture for an
right,
LCD.
right. But the 40-inch Samsung I have, I still got a great picture. But the only I lost I had three HDMI ports, and two of them don't work. I got during the storm, you know, it knocked out two. Actually, did it on two different TVs,
You had
and
some
it's
power surges.
yeah, and then on the same, and then I took the other TV up there, and then we had another store. And that had two. This one here I'm on now. It has two ports on there, and it killed one of the ports on it,
Oh,
HDMI port. But the one still obviously still works. Yeah, I like Sony. But if you go, the best site to look at the reviews is ratings.com or ratings.com, something like that. I mean, they don't rate the Sony I got. The Hisense rated the best out of these budget TVs, and it goes for maybe a little more than mine. So mine was what would mine? Mine was like 477 because it has. I got the TU 800, three ports, HDMI ports, connections, and your audio connections. And then you can hook up your old VCR or whatever. Well, actually, I went to get the TU 700. It was a little cheap, like $100 cheaper, but it only had two HDMI ports, a little bit of different stuff. They didn't have it in, so I said, well, I like to have the third H because I got a Fire Stick on one of the ports, the TV, and they got a VCR or my Blu-ray player I hook up to them. So yeah, Marcus said just get the 800 because they didn't have it. We got it at Target. Target's near us. Well, they didn't have any more at the Target near us. I could have gone in Westminster, Maryland, and got it, but I didn't feel like driving down there. Anyway, but it was hard. I had to read up because there's not a lot of settings like they had in the old one. You know, they said you need, you know, you can pay somebody to calibrate your TV, or they don't have the settings in there. Anyway, I found a site, and anyway, I got it. I got it looking pretty good. But then it might even look better when I get the 4K box. So
One of the things I'm noticing is a lot of these lesser expensive ones, they aren't giving you hardly anything in terms of HDMI ports and all that.
yeah, well, well, I got the three in this one, but they had a cheaper one. It was only two for the 700, the 7,000 one series. But other than that, anything else the same processor in there. But those off-brand ones, well, I say they're off-brand, TLC and Hisense, they are giving you three ports in there. You're getting a lot for your money, but longevity, I don't think they're going to last as long as you'll have as good luck as you would with a Sony or a Samsung. I don't know, but because they had on ratings.com, they had this one Hisense. It goes for around 500. They rated it really good. I mean, really good, and it was bright screen. But a lot of them are not bright like they used to be. So I don't know if it's by design, so they make you go up for these expensive ones. I don't know. Who knows? But we got the one set up. It's fine, and hopefully with this box, 4K box I get tomorrow will look even better. All right, Frank, you went to Best Buy to purchase a Samsung that you researched, and a Samsung and talked you out. They always, from what I'm told, they always push Sony. I don't know why at Best Buy. I read I mean some reviews, something like what you were saying. But you look at the like on a if you go to Target or Best Buy, look at the reviews on the Samsung TU 7000 or TU 8000, or especially at Target. They had like 3,000 and some reviews, and it was like you found a handful that were bad, and just had so many reviews, and I'm satisfied with the three Samsung TVs I had, except for the one, just one up. I don't think it should have gone up after 5 or 6 years, but they were so, no one has 4K. Everybody, you can't even buy a 1080 TV anymore. They're all 4K unless you get a smaller size or something like that. But and I don't know if it would have been if it's worth the fix. When it would be worth the fix if you can do it yourself. And I have a lot of friends that work on laptops, and these probably uh, they're probably easier to work on than laptops. Not that I can do it. I can't. I can't. I just can't move around like that, and I don't know enough. But there's some good sites on there. People fixing TVs. There's not much to them. It might have one or two motherboards on them, little motherboards on them. Then you got to troubleshoot other things, and I don't have patience. Like even when I worked on laptops, I'm not. I I, I can't solder. I solder terribly. Undisclosed and sensitive. Oh yeah, Best Buy could be, but we'll see how this goes. Because I think it told me I had 14 days to return it. But I'm looking at Target. It says they give you 30 days to return it if you return everything in the same box. And another thing, I could have saved money. I could have got 5% off it if I would have used, and we used to do it, use the Target card. You know, you get 5% off. I said we used to do that and then pay it off right then and there. After we come back, around and at the customer service desk and pay it off. But we got rid of our um, Target cards a couple years because I only have one credit card. Anywho, so I'm still looking good, Dale.
What's that?
I'm still looking good in my video.
Yeah.
Now I know when I had my other card in here, the better card, it was you could definitely see a difference, even though there might be some flaws in it. This is more
Well,
powerful
what I'm
card.
noticing is what I see now, I'm not seeing like around the edges of your shoulders and things like that. Sometimes you might see a little
Oh, it's yeah, it's
variance, but
yeah because
I don't. I'm not. I'm hardly seeing it at all now.
that's because of the I have all the lights. In order to use a green screen, you have to have the lights. Like so, I got two lights behind me. So like this one, the one on the left is shining over there, and the one on over there is shining over there. Then
Oh,
I got two. I have
sometimes your
two
arm
lights.
gets eaten up over there.
Yeah, see, that's because I have it cropped.
Yeah,
Well, the other way. See, I have it cropped.
it's that one.
Yeah. Um, so it's just all about lighting. And now I have this cheaper camera. I'm not going to turn it on now. And it's supposed to do 4K. It does, but the quality is not as good as this. And this, as a Logitech. But now, if I would use my Sony camera, that would be really good quality.
Yeah,
It would be way better than this because it's got a better sensor in there. So, set up the light and everything.
yeah,
But
Frank. I'm not set up for doing this stuff. I just I don't have good lighting or
you
any of
have good
that
audio.
stuff.
You have good audio.
Oh yeah, I mean that's this is a good recording mic.
Doll Pot, yeah, it wasn't Hack's fault. It was his internet service provider. I'm pretty sure he said. Yeah, I'm paying. Oh yeah, yeah. I think 8 o'clock was going to start. Well, I'm going to head it out. I'm going to head out in a second anyway. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm paying for like almost a gigabyte down and 40 megabytes up. So that's yeah, I don't even a quarter of that would be fine for this for what I do. But it just I get with a little bit. I got all these perks. I got because I got a landline. I'm paying for that. I got TV with 2 premium channels. But now they have this Xfinity software you can put on your Roku, and you get that for free. That doesn't cost you anything. So pick up anything that's on your DVR box. So because I took I had a box in here to watch TV, but it would only get the basic channels. So I got rid of that, and I can just log from my computer here. I can log on to Comcast and get the TV app, and I'll just watch everything from there, and it gets everything instead of just the basic stuff. I get everything on demand or recorded stuff. So I have a Roku on there. I installed the Xfinity app in this room here. It didn't only have no TV hookups in there at all. So you got hooked Wi-Fi, and then I installed the Xfinity app. It works really good on there. Then I put it on my Fire Stick. Fire Stick was a little hard to get it installed in there because you have to, how there's a saying, jailbreak your Fire Stick. There's no such thing. You have to put this check in there to install third-party softwares. So somebody tries to sell you a $20 or $30 Fire Stick for like $80 because they say it's jailbroken. Don't do that. You're getting ripped off. What you could do is you do it yourself. But anyway, and so I went to install it, but I installed it from an old site. It wasn't right, so I uninstall it. And then I found a recent video, and it's working fine. Although the quality's not quite as good as it is on the 40-inch TV at the Roku. Anyhow, so all right, Dale, I'm going to go. Thanks for helping me troubleshoot this thing.
Oh, okay,
Test
no problem.
test it out. I'm going to listen to Hack's video. I mean, song he just did. He's getting some really top quality recordings. I'll tell you that. So guys in the chat, Frank C. Take care. Yeah, Dale. He just don't have any lights on there. It would be good because he's Dale's fine. Your audio is good, that's for sure.
Well,
And,
I'm not on my regular setup or anything here.
right, that's fine.
I ended
Let
up
me.
having a couple. Oh wow! All of a sudden, I saw a flicker of some light.
Oh, you're good. You still look good. So Dale, Doll Pop, thanks for coming in. Frank C. I don't know who's left. Actually, let me look at this. 9 watching. Who's ever left? Rick, if you're still in here. And I don't know who's watching from Facebook. If anybody's still in here from Facebook. Sorry that I couldn't respond to you because it's not. I'm not seeing your messages unless I go on to Facebook. Um, Thanks for stopping by. We were going to go,
Yep. Good to see
and
everybody.
thanks for stopping by, Dale. Thank you very much. I'm gonna. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna finish this
And just
stream.
real quick, the reason why you don't see me commenting much is I'm still dealing with some carpal tunnel, and um, the later in the evening it gets, the more pain I get from typing. Typing is not my friend right now.
I got you. I hear you. All right, guys. D-Tube, take care, and maybe I'll see you when if Dave streams tonight. Actually, Dave was in here too earlier. So good night, all. Thanks for stopping by. Don't go anywhere, Dale, and we'll see you later. Bye, Frank.
Yep.
Tell your wife and your kids I said hi.